Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about Docker. So before that, please subscribe my channel, share and like. Okay. So let's start. So what is the Docker? Docker, which provides the platform to package, deploy and run our applications. So if you want to deploy our application which is running independently, okay, in a container, so we have to use a Docker. Okay, so let's discuss about Docker architecture. So Docker architecture, it has three parts mainly: Docker client, Docker host and Docker registry. So Docker client, which provides a CLI commands to communicate with Docker host. So Docker build is for building the Docker images, and Docker pull to pull the images. Okay, so Docker run to run the images in a container. So Docker host has Docker daemon and containers images. Okay, so Docker container and Docker images. So when we have a application called user service, right? So first we have to create a image of that particular application, and then we have to deploy that service in a container to run that application. Okay, so container is like particular packaging where that application is running independently without in contact of any other applications. So if it has to uh, communicate with other applications that is running in other containers, so Docker daemon provides the way to communicate independently with other services running in a different container. So container can be more than one container. Okay, so for multiple services we can run in a container. So a node can have one or more containers. Okay, what is Docker registry? Docker registry is a storage where we can store our images. So there are many open sources, Nginx and all. So Docker image we store in a Docker registry can be private or public. If it is a public, anyone can download that image so that they can use that image. Okay, so this is what architecture of Docker. So this Docker running on top of OS operating system, which uses very less resources to run the application. Okay, so let me show you how to install the Docker image. So just go to browser, type install Docker on Windows. So let's click on. So here you can see Docker desktop for Windows, just click on that one. Okay, so here in the down also you can see the all the steps to install a Docker image, Docker installer on Windows. Okay, so once we click on this Docker desktop for Windows, you can see in the downloads there is a Docker desktop installer. Okay, so just click on this one and install this Docker. Okay, once Docker is installed, you can see here Docker desktop. So when you click on this one, it will open like this. Okay, so you can see here options: container, image, volumes, builds. Okay, so every time when you build application, it will you can see all the build id and what are the all those builds. Okay, so volumes and image you can see here user service image, and container which I have deployed. Okay, container is Spring Boot user is a container which takes this user service image and run that application. Okay, so let me clear this one. So now we don't have any image, anything, right? So let's build a application. So I have already built the application called Spring User Service. So it is a simple Spring Boot REST service. So it has user controller, a method called hello. We just build a user service. So in the pom.xml also you can see here it is using Java 17 only. So Spring Boot Starter Web, this is the dependency for building a Spring Boot REST service, and Maven plugin. So apart from this one, there is no much dependency we have added. So it has a main class, that's it. So in the application properties, I have provided a application name called user service, and server port, it is running like in a 8085. Okay, log level info and log level Spring, so to print the logs, so that if any exception occurs when we try to access the application in a Docker container, we can see all the exception error, right? Okay, so main thing is we have to create a Docker file. So how to create a Docker file? Just go to new and file and give the file name as a Docker file. Okay, the spelling should not be wrong. It should be like this only. So I'll explain you what is Docker file contains. It has few commands to create the image and deploy our services in a container. So first you can see here from OpenJDK. So OpenJDK is used for it provides the environment in a Docker container to run our application, right? So if you can see if you want to run any application, we need an environment, whether to run in a Tomcat or server, right? So for that one, so this should be compatible version which we are using for that particular application, because I am using a JDK 17, right? So for that one, OpenJDK 17 is the compatible version of image we have to specify. Suppose if you are using a JDK 8, right, you have to use here OpenJDK 8 only. Okay, so that it will be compatible. Okay, so this next command is work directory /app. So /app, it creates a work directory as a current directory to copy all our jars of this application to that folder and run that application. Okay, so we have a copy the jar in the target folder. We have a jar. Okay, let me show you. When we build the application, so we generate a jar. So it is Spring Boot user service. You should copy this name as it is, so that you can provide here. Okay, it will copy this jar to this app folder. Okay, so the last one is cmd java jar. This is the command used to run the particular jar application, right? So we provide a jar name here, the same jar name. Okay, this should not be different name. It should be the name exactly what is jar name is here. Jar is generated, right? The version and all, it should be same. Okay, so you have to create this Docker file. So which Docker file is used for creating a image, then creating a container to run that image in a Docker. Okay, so let me show you how to run the application. You have to open the PowerShell or any Power command prompt. You have to go to that particular path of a service, where service is folder is there. Okay, so currently in local it is under this path, so Spring Boot user service. Okay, so how to first command, how to build a image. So this is the command to build the Docker image. So it uses the Docker build command. So it is -t -t. It is a tag. Tag means the name of the image we are going to provide. So I am giving the user service as a name of the image which we are going to create for this Spring Boot user service. Okay, so at the last we have to give dot space dot, so it otherwise it will give an error. Okay, it will not take that. So what it will do, it will read this Docker file and it execute all these commands. Okay, to create a image. Okay, let's run this one. So it is building. You can see all the commands like, so building the definition from Docker file. It reads the file, it creates the working directory, copy the jar to this path. Okay, so it created a image. This is the image it created with the image ID and all. You can, okay, so image name we have given user service, right? So let's go to Docker client desktop. Okay, so you can see here image user service which we have given. So it created a user service as a image. So now we have to create a we have to run the service in a Docker container. Okay, so for that one you have to give the this command docker run -t 8080 :8085. Name is a Spring Boot user service I have given. This is the container name and we have to pass user service, that is the image Docker image name. Okay, so let me explain you what is this. Okay, Docker run, it will take the port. So port 8080, it is the Docker container port where the application is running. It is exposed to access that particular application. Since we have given 8085 in the application properties for this application, right? So this application, if you have to access this application, we cannot use 8085. So we have to use 8080 where this is exposed in Docker container. So through this port only for this 8085 application running, that is Spring Boot user application, is accessed. Okay, so let's run this one. So after that, name I have given, name is Spring Boot user service, that is the Docker container name. So container we have to create using this image service user service. So this is the image name, Docker image name. So let's run this one. So you can see here started Spring Boot application. Okay, so application is started, so it has printed all the logs. So when we start the application, okay, so you can see the logs in a container, Docker container also. So let's go to container tab. Here you can see Spring Boot user service is a container created using a user service image Docker image. So it is running in 8080 8085, the port we have given, right? So let's see view details. You can see here all the logs. So if any exception occurs, any if service failed, anything, you can see all the logs here. Okay, so whatever we seen in command prompt, so same thing here, this is the log we can see here. So now let's test this application, right? So let's go to open with browser. So this is the option, open with browser. So you can see it will give the URL for that application to test. Okay, so it is running in currently localhost and it is exposed to 8080. So container which we have given the 8080 port, right? Container port. Okay, so let's test this application. So context, the request mapping we are giving is user/hello. So if you can see here, user controller, so request mapping we have given users/hello, so it should return hello user service. Okay, let's hit the, you can see here hello user service, it is written response. So this is how you can test this application and deploy your application in a Docker.